It's July 2023. A 22-year-old Hungarian steps off a plane at John Lennon Airport. There is big expectation, but really nobody in Liverpool knows what they were getting. Fast forward to today, that same guy is the reason why Liverpool are still alive, still standing, still in the Champions League, and in a few months' time he might walk into a stadium that he knows very well in Budapest, in Hungary, in front of his own people, and lift the most iconic trophy in club football. But here's what gets me. Liverpool last summer spent $500 million on players like Isaac, Wirtz, Ekitike. They all got the headlines, they all got the hype, but still Liverpool's best player this season arrived only 2 years ago and just for only 60 million, and half of the football world still can't even say his name properly.
Salah, of course, but now with Szoboszlai. And
this is the rise of Dominik Szoboszlai. To understand how we got here, you have to go back to the beginning, and Dominik Szoboszlai is just a pure talent from Red Bull, as many of others. We know Erling Haaland, also know Sadio Mane and other elite footballers. So he did his classes in Salzburg, and just at 18 years old, he was already regarded as one of the brightest talents in world football. He was scouted by Arsenal, by Liverpool, even Real Madrid. His talent, his technique, his vision was already standing out, and at just 20 years old, Leipzig decided to make him the most expensive Hungarian in history. And when he arrived at Leipzig, everything didn't go smoothly. He had a serious hip injury, the kind of injury that changes really your trajectory of your career. Some players come back from that injury a shadow of themselves, and some players never even come back from that injury. But Szoboszlai came back even better. He spent 2 seasons at Leipzig where he won 2 DFB Pokals and was one of the best players in that team. He was always consistent, or he was becoming mature in his game and more complete also as a midfielder. And in the summer 2023, Liverpool and the great George Schmadtke decided to pay his release cost of 60 million, making him again the most expensive Hungarian in history. 2 years later, Mo Salah is calling him the best player in the world. Let's talk about what he's doing actually this season, because that's what I want to insist on. Szoboszlai is ranked number 1 in expected threat from midfield in the Premier League this season. He's ranked above Rice, above Caicedo, the type of players that cost twice as much as him. In the Champions League this season, he has 4 goals and 4 assists in 8 games while I'm recording this. So that's a direct goal involvement in every game this season he has played at the highest level. And even match ratings, I watch every Liverpool game week after week. He is the best player. He is the highly rated player, above Salah, above Van Dijk, above any summer signings that Liverpool made this summer. So that's already special. But what makes Dominik Szoboszlai for me special isn't even his numbers. For me, it's the versatility. Whether he plays as a number 10, whether he plays as a number 8, number 6, and even as a right back, he's consistently the best Liverpool player, the best Liverpool player on the pitch. And honestly, that's only the great spark we have this season, because when you have a player who's consistent, who's always performing even better than the players at their own position, I think that's rewarding as a football club. And also it shows also the maturity that Szoboszlai has gained, and also the way that this guy has questioned himself, because last season he was really good, but we always asked him to have more impact in the game, to have also more contribution. This season he's already scored 4 direct free kick goals. There's also 1 free goal against Arsenal which won us the game, but he's also putting up numbers that I think he has the most goals and assists at Liverpool this season. Maybe Ekitike has more, so which proves also the way he's become even better in his game. Honestly, we like to criticize a lot of players, but I want to praise players also when they're doing well, and Dominik Szoboszlai is clearly the case this season. But here's what tells you everything though. Steven Gerrard was speaking on live TV when Liverpool faced Sunderland earlier this season, the only game that Dominik Szoboszlai missed through suspension, and he was saying basically that he was hugely disappointed that Dominik Szoboszlai wasn't playing that game. And I think it tells you everything about Szoboszlai this season. And we're talking about Steven Gerrard, the greatest midfielder of Liverpool history, one of the greatest midfielders of his generation, saying that this Hungarian man wasn't playing. And it also made me think, because fans were going crazy when Liverpool signed Fernandes for 100 million, when Isaac came in for 120 million. And I asked myself a question, and I think all the football fans should also ask themselves this question: are we valuing these players correctly, or are we so obsessed with the big numbers, the big name, the big announcement, that we forget what's in front of us? Because Dominik Szoboszlai arrived 2 years ago and he's not a hidden gem anymore. Everybody should know him by today, but still I feel that nobody outside of maybe the Liverpool fan base really knows him, and I think that's really on us as football fans. But here's the thing nobody is talking about: Liverpool are still in the Champions League. They are facing Galatasaray in the round of 16 if they get through, if they go all the way round. So the final is on the 30th May at the Puskás Arena in Budapest, in Hungary, in a stadium that's named after the greatest Hungarian footballer who ever lived. Just sit with it for a second. What if Dominik Szoboszlai, the kid from York, the Red Bull prodigy, goes and wins Liverpool the 7th European Cup? It's 7 European Cup in home soil, in front of his home crowd. And then in October, the football world gathers at the Théâtre du Châtelet in Paris, and the cameras are rolling, the envelope opens, and his name is finally pronounced. Is it crazy? Maybe, but 6 months ago, nobody was talking about him either. So guys, if you like this video, make me know it by liking and subscribe for more football content, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.